We brought together 7 queer people.
I am a queer person.
I'm 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 a queer person.
I already know who it is.
I feel like I do as well.
I already know it's the girl in the pink. She's a fake.
Scale to 1 to 10, how gay are we?
8.
I'd also say 8. I'm a 9.
Yeah, I would say a 9 or 10.
A 7.
What makes you a 7?
Because I like both. Like I'm in like a poly couple right now with a guy and a girl. So.
Okay, period.
Okay, what do you like better?
I think this is one of my like first relationships the last 2 years, so I'm like kind of more open to like an older couple. So I'm getting.
You're not answering
towards,
what you like better.
I like girls a little more.
So then you're bi, right? I mean, you are. I guess you are gay, but you're not straight. But you sleep with a girl, so you're bi. Why is he here?
Yeah, they should have just yeah.
Because I get you can call a bi person. Can you call a bi person gay? Because then technically can't you call them straight?
I've said it before, and then someone was like, "No, they're bi," and I'm like, "Yeah, but they still like the same sex, so they're still gay." And it's like, "No, they're bi," and I'm like,
well, I would just
it's
call
kind of
them
the same
bi.
thing. Yeah,
I would just say they're bi because he likes the opposite sex as well. He's not straight.
Yeah.
though.
You're not answering what you like better.
I like girls a little more. That's why I was at 7.
Okay.
When Travis was asking questions, he was kind of snappy with me and like calling out that I didn't get to his point straight away.
They were very...
Yeah, Travis is going to be a problem.
What was that attitude about?
Travis is going to be a problem.
rude.
Also, they all start on a scale of 1 to 10. How gay are they? Right? They all said
None of
8.
them said 10.
They all said 8, which means, and then they asked him, "Why are you saying 7?" Well, the real question is, why did you all say 8?
Yeah.
That means that you're not all fully gay either.
But I don't understand what that means.
I don't know what that means. If you ask me how straight I am on a scale of 1 to 10, it's going to be 10.
10.
There's nothing else that I want to sleep with other than a woman.
Yeah.
Wait, but what's your sexuality? If you don't, sorry, I cut y'all off, I'm so sorry.
I'm bisexual, I'm poly and bisexual.
Okay, fair.
So when did like everyone kind of discover their like sexuality, I guess? I was raised as a Mormon. I had like a secret relationship with one of my roommates in college. After that, I just couldn't deny it anymore, and I was like,
It could be him, you know.
Maybe.
This is where you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but
I wouldn't trust him to walk into a primary school, I can tell you that much. He looks like, he doesn't look like the kind of guy you trust to walk into a school.
oh my god, why?
He looks like he'd be in the newspaper the next day.
God. Oh my god.
I came out the womb queer, and I've been queer ever since.
So are you a golden gay?
I'm a golden gay.
What in God's name is a golden gay?
Golden gay. I was just about to say that.
Wait, hold on. It says it here. A gay person who has never had sex with someone of the opposite sex. Right, okay, you've never muddied the waters, right? You've never dabbled in the dark.
But I get that. I think that's like saying, why have I never slept with a girl? Because I don't want to. And how do I know I'm not lesbian just because I haven't slept with a girl? Because I'm attracted to men. It's the same thing when you think about it like that.
Well, yeah, I guess we're just golden straights.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was golden anything. I feel quite good.
I came out 14, but I'm not a golden gay. So I went through a straight period, that's what I call it. I identify as polysexual. Most genders, but not all. I hate cis men, so.
I'm a golden gay.
Yeah.
That made no sense.
Why do you hate cis men?
Wait, what is that?
Me, basically.
Straight men.
Straight men. Men. I think cis. It's a new term they've created. I'm pretty sure it means someone like me who identifies as the gender they were born with and is also straight. I believe that's what it means. Let me just have a look. Where's my phone? Because I can't keep up with all of these new things that come out. Hold on. Cis, short for cisgender, pronounced cisgender, is a term that means whatever gender you are now is the same as what you presumed for you at birth. This simply means that when a parent or doctor called you a boy or a girl when you were born, they got it right. I'm pretty sure the doctor gets it right every time. What is happening right now?
I'm a golden gay.
Yeah.
I'm a golden gay, but I don't really identify as gay anymore. So yeah, same.
Yeah.
You know.
College,
Wait, what?
He said he
I'm
doesn't.
a golden gay, but I don't really identify as gay anymore.
Yeah, I think he's bi as well. So.
But the other guy was like same, and he said he was a golden gay.
Well, if you guys vote me off, that's like super homophobic. I'm just gonna say. I'm just high femme, so like if you're distracted by my clothing, you're just like, she doesn't look gay. It's because this is like gender affirming to me to present myself in like a super feminine way.
That's what I did. I saw that she was dressed in a very feminine way, and I was like, she's not gay.
Yeah, but that means nothing.
It doesn't. She could be lying, but that's what I did. I saw that she was dressed, relatively traditionally for a woman, and I was like, she ain't gay.
But the girl that I voted, I think she's just dressed like a, standard woman.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about this
But
girl.
I just feel like it's the same, like when people will say like, oh, you don't look like a weed smoker, and it's like, well, what does someone who smokes weed look like?
I get
so
this
when
all the
people are like,
time.
well, you don't look like a lesbian. Well, what does a lesbian look like? Because people,
I look like a weed smoker apparently. Whenever I walk down the road, or if I'm in, I don't mean to like call out the whites when I say this. When I go to very white areas, they presume that I have weed on me. I don't really get offended because I know how I look.
I don't think there's a look to weed smoking.
But you live in my area, so you're desensitized to it. When I go to Cornwall, or I go to Newquay or wherever, I think they're the same place, then people start to, people make assumptions of how I look. So I get it. There are certain like criteria you can meet to look like someone. I'll give you an example. If you dress in like baggy jeans, ripped jeans, and you've got like short black hair and like dark makeup, I think it's fair to assume that person's probably like a grunger or a goth or something like that.
Yeah, but you're now talking about style and aesthetic over just judging an actual appearance.
But this is like my style makes me look like I am.
Your style does not make you look like a weed smoker. Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No.
I either get weed smoker or that they pulled me straight out of the 80s. Those are the two that I get.
I don't see either.
No?
No.
I'm flattered. Like I'm being complimented.
Are they like insults when you hear
Yeah,
them?
it is. Well, the 80s one isn't really. I get the whole 80s thing, especially when I'm wearing a jean jacket because of my hair.
Do you want to know my opinion? So when I look at you, you give me the vibe of like The Rock or Maui and them style, the tattoos and the long hair. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm looking at you, I'm not looking at you as a rude boy gangster, and I'm not looking at you as a nerd. I didn't think you'd listen to heavy metal though.
But we gone way off topic.
So off topic.
And then go down to Roscoe's and then end at the Abbey because you got to end at the Abbey. I met the couple I'm with right now at Mickey's. They were like married together and then found me. What else? Hamburger Mary, is anybody? Friday night drag. So.
That is no way to defend yourself. List every gay bar you know. Okay, makes no sense.
I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I think we both sit in the camp of fuck Travis.
Yeah.
Get him off of here. He's being very
He
uppity.
just doesn't seem like a very nice person. What is your opinion on a poly relationship?
I don't even know what that is. Is that
So
when you sleep with multiple people?
That's a relationship where it's like, I think 3 people.
Right, okay. So it's
So
what,
all
2
3
guys?
of you are in a relationship together. Yeah, it could be 2 guys, 1 girl, 2 girls, 1 guy, whatever you want it to be. But it's not a 2-way relationship. It's a 3-way relationship.
What's my opinion on it?
Yeah. Do you think something like that can work?
Not long term. I can't imagine how it would work long term. I can see it being a temporary thing, maybe even a year or 2. But at some point, one of the people in that relationship is going to get pushed out, or they're going to be the odd one out. It's not going to be completely equal. I can't imagine it being like that. Nobody's equal. There's always people you favor, right? You're always going to treat your boyfriend a certain way. If you brought another guy into the mix, you are going to favor one of their personality types over the other one. There's no way you're going to see them equal, and then there's going to, you're going to be there having sex with one of them, and then the other one's going to be watching.
Get jealous.
Yeah, or maybe one of them's a better performer and he knows it, and it just sounds like a mess. I mean, I would never be in a polyamorous relationship because dealing with one woman is hard enough. I don't need to deal with 2.
I'm married to a man, so I don't know if that tells you anything. I've been queer since 12. I have a Winnie the Pooh tattoo and a Totoro tattoo.
Didn't he say he was queer since he came out of the womb?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's been queer since 12.
I would vote him off just for lying.
They all keep drawing out this other guy.
Wait, in fairness, is gay and queer the same thing? Because they're 2 different words. Do they mean the same thing? Is it like homosexual and gay, they're synonymous? But does queer... I don't know. I need to look this up. Because he might be a golden gay and we're throwing him under the bus. I am not gay, nor lesbian, nor bisexual, nor transgender. I am not anything other than just queer. Well, what the hell is it?
Can you not just do queer definition?
Today, a person might use the term queer to describe any sexual orientation or gender identity that is not heterosexual or cisgender. For example, people who are lesbian, gay, asexual, or transgender may identify as queer, right? So it's an umbrella term. Technically, he's still lying then, because he said he was gay out the womb, right?
I just don't understand.
Yeah, I'm confused, but I don't like Travis anyway.
Just because you know the names of like a gay bar crawl doesn't mean anything.
Knew it.
But he deserved that, because I could name a bunch of gay bars.
But personally,
You know what
I think they all just made him feel very uncomfortable, and he was just really shy and nervous and was just talking out of nerves.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really able to just be himself and talk, because this guy, what's his name? Travis.
Fucking
was
Travis.
just so rude.
I would get him out of there just for being rude.
So do you guys all like identify as queer? Is that like an
Queer,
okay
gay,
term?
like what do you guys?
I go between queer and bi. I was really comfortable with.
Wait, hold on. I'm even more confused now, because that article told me that queer embodies all of these sexualities. No, didn't it say queer can be anything? But she's just said I go by queer and bi. Does that mean that she isn't bi sometimes, and then she is queer?
I don't get it, and I just feel like we're not gonna get it. Yeah.
Let's just enjoy the video.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
We
I get
appreciate
it.
you.
Good game, good game.
I love your.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
Wow.
I think we got
I
it.
I don't know who I would.
Yeah? Okay.
I feel good.
Is the voting already done? Like we're concluding, because I don't want to throw myself under the bus.
No, voting's
No, you
done. Yeah.
Okay,
We're done now.
fair.
Just throw it
So
out.
I'm like kind of obsessed with you, only because like you have the stereotypical piercings. And I'm
Okay.
just like they would put a gay stereotype.
That's fair.
We're done too.
It's because
That's
I believe
fair.
you're gay. Like
Thank you.
You're just like too gay.
Okay.
I was sus to you because my gaydar just wasn't going off. That was
She's,
all
like,
there was
totally
to
like
it.
it. Stereotype.
Yeah, like I definitely get gay vibes from you.
Do you know what?
Get Travis out of there.
I think Travis could be the liar.
Yeah,
That's why he's talking so much.
Yeah.
That's why he's put that shirt on, and that's why he's using the terminology he's using.
Yeah, if he's acting, he's doing a damn good job.
Yeah,
He's doing a damn good job of being an arsehole as well.
but he's overdoing it.
You think?
And when people are lying, sometimes they overdo it.
I hope he's lying, because if this is how he actually is, life is not going to be very
No,
nice
I think
to-
he's still a bit of an arsehole, but he's just
Yeah.
talking a lot to cover up the fact that maybe he's not actually. Let's see.
All there was to
I
it.
feel stereotype.
Yeah, like I definitely get gay vibes from you.
But she
Like,
could
for
also
sure.
be a
You-
farmer's market girly.
Yeah,
that
Yes,
just,
you
like,
could be a
straight
granola
up-
No, you know
For
what?
sure.
This was an issue in my past
You were just
relationship.
like, I thought you were a horse girl, so I was just like,
Oh no.
No, like to affirm you fully, you look like every like stereotype.
Whoa.
Travis is an arsehole. He
No,
said
but-
she was a horse girl.
But wait. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? A horse girl? Maybe I'm getting the insult wrong.
Yeah, because she was like, oh my God, that's horrible. But what does that mean? Because if that's just people who like horses, that's rude.
A crazy middle class white girl who is obsessed with horses.
See, that's rude. No, that's
what?
rude for everyone to get offended by it.
I don't know if that's not that. It's not a very offensive thing to say. It's not that
Exactly,
it's not
but the
that-
way she reacted was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's the worst thing in the world. How dare you say that? And that's rude to people who are that.
What crazy obsessed horse lovers?
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. I like horses.
Exactly. Well, it just everyone likes different things.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big
Girls
deal.
that are crazy obsessed with Justin Bieber, are they? Do you know what I'm saying? This is normal.
A girl's still obsessed with Justin Bieber.
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
You called Elizabeth a horse girl.
I did. I mean,
If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose. If the lights turn green, that means the mole was voted out and you win.
No way. No
So
way.
does that mean one of the other two
yeah,
was?
one of the
okay.
other two. Let's find out.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have the mole reveal themselves on the count of 3. 1, 2,
Yeah.
Wait, are your pronouns actually they, them?
Okay, you don't identify as queer. Yeah.
So what
that
were you
makes sense.
faking?
The backstory. Well, I am from Ohio and I am in a poly relationship, so just like the man.
Just the man part?
Yeah, everything else is pretty good.
So is the poly couple that you're with a
Two
straight
girls.
couple, or like two girls or a man and a woman?
So I have 3 relationships, but both my partners are bi.
This guy's a goddamn player. He's got 3 relationships. Does he mean 3 separate poly relationships or 3 people that he has relations with?
I just am so confused.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of dinner
Let's see
days.
what he lists, because he's been voted out as not being the queer person, but I'm just so
very
confused.
Are you an ally though? All right. All right.
With those nails.
If you're questioning yourself, allow yourself the space to explore and feel okay with not knowing for a little bit.
I lost someone very close to me a year ago who was a young queer person, and I just want every young queer person to know that it gets better, and there will come a point in your life where you are very confident in being part of this beautiful community.
If you find the queer community, you have a place in it immediately. You're immediately accepted into it. Take some time to think it over. Figure out if you're one of us, and if you are, congratulations, because we're fantastic.
I don't really get this whole community thing. I've always liked being, I mean, I guess I have my community of friends, but identifying with a whole community, I always found that a bit odd. But if it makes people happy, it makes people happy, I guess.
I think we've struggled with the concept of this video because we've struggled with the concept of exactly what is queer.
Yeah, we probably should have looked into it a bit more before we turned it on. I don't know.
That was interesting.
We completely got it wrong. It was funny. Fuck Travis.
Yeah.